Good evening. We begin tonight with a big party at Canada House in Rio, celebrating an historic performance at the Summer Games. On the eve of the closing ceremony, Canada now has 22 medals, well exceeding expectations, and more could be won tomorrow. Today on the podium, BC's Catherine Pendrell with a stunning recovery in cross-country mountain bike. After an early crash dropped her to 15th place, she came back to win bronze. Now, in spite of all the problems plaguing these Olympics, today the head of the IOC declared the Games a success, and that was definitely the feeling at Canada House tonight. CTV's Omar Sachedina spoke to some of the stars of Rio 2016.
Joy and jubilation at Canada's Olympic House tonight on the eve of the final day of these Games.
We've surpassed expectations in the pool, on the track, in a lot of areas, so it's really, really exciting to be a Canadian athlete right now.
Team Canada surpassed its goal of 19 medals. Helping with that haul, the women's soccer team, which captured bronze for a second Olympics in a row.
Honestly, it's been pretty incredible. I think, what got us all revved up is the fact that, females have been killing it and just dominating for our country.
The IOC's president today glowing about the Games. Despite problems with security, empty seats, and a lack of funds, Thomas Bach showered praise on Rio 2016.
These were and still are iconic Olympic Games.
And for Andre De Grasse, historic.
It's an incredible feeling, my first Olympic Games and my debut.
The 21-year-old captured his third medal of these Games in the 4x100 after the U.S. team was disqualified, the first Canadian to win 3 medals in sprints at one Olympics. But De Grasse is already looking ahead to Tokyo 2020 and using his friend Usain Bolt as inspiration.
It's a great feeling to have 3 Olympic medals, and I hope for my next Olympics I could, do something that he's done before, win triple gold.
At 25, Evan Dunphy is also looking ahead to the next Games after a fleeting brush with bronze in the 50K race walking final yesterday.
It was still, a huge performance for me, and I know that I left every ounce of my being possible out on that course.
The Richmond, BC athlete got bumped up from 4th to 3rd after a collision with a Japanese walker who won an appeal and was reinstated, knocking Dunphy back down to 4th. Still, he finished with a new Canadian record in a sport he hopes will now garner more interest.
We want to inspire a generation to come forward and surpass us as we've done to the generation that came before us.
As anticipation grows for tomorrow's closing ceremony, the big question, who will be Canada's flag bearer? With so many star athletes who've made history, Scott, the choice will not be easy.
A great problem to have. We'll wait for that announcement tomorrow. CTV's Omar Sachedina at Canada House.